mainly built on the premise of incremental learning and learning by doing. It was started 95 years back, and what is interesting is today research has proved recently that is the best way to learn a new skill or habit. If you all know, right? We talk about 21 days, we talk about 66 days, we talk about repetition, multiple researches around that. But they all come to one point that you got to repeatedly learn, incrementally, right? And also, one of the best ways will be to learn is learning by doing. Here you just give a speech, to learn speaking, you come to the stage and give a speech, you play a role and learn some specific aspect of leadership. So it's an amazing platform. So please, welcome to all guests, and then keep utilizing these opportunities what this platform provides. Now we have master of ceremony called Toastmaster of the day, who is going to run the meeting. Today we have an young and energetic person, Amit Kumar. He is an IT professional for the last 3 years from Ranchi. He loves writing Hindi poems. And about the theme of the day, laugh out loud. He says laughing is good exercise and one should laugh often and reduce stress. Welcome on stage.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. Recently, I had a flight from Goa to Chennai. Yes, Goa airport. And 2 hours prior, I arrived there. You know why? Because my Panda is go early and get to your seat. I entered into the plane, and yes, my seat was 16A, windows seat. And clouds are more important than air hostess. So I went to my seat and I got a surprise. Wow, she was not less than an angel, sitting in 16B. I went to her and said, "Excuse me, you are sitting at wrong seat." She said, "No, I'm sitting at my place only." I said, "No, you are sitting at wrong place." Then again she said, "Oh, which is your seat?" I said, 16A. Then she said, you can sit here, no? I said, "Yeah, fine." But in between, air hostess came and she took the ticket from her, checked it. It was 17B. She got impressed with me and said, "Are you a frequent flyer?" I said, "No, I am not." "Then how did you know that this is not my seat?" She said, then I said, "No, I didn't know. Actually, I know my destiny." So, this is the theme of the day today, laugh out loud. And so, I request you to please throw out all your worries, misery, tension, trouble, sadness, sorrow, and just be here for laugh out loud. The word of the day will be introduced by the grammarian. I'll leave it for her. Today, for the benefits of guests, I'll tell about the Toastmaster meeting. So the Toastmaster meeting is divided in 3 segments. The first one is the prepared speeches section, where the prepared speaker will come to the stage and they will deliver their speeches according to their manuals. The second section is the table topic session, where the table topic master, it will be led by another role player called table topic master. It is an impromptu speech. You can say it funny, but at the same time very scary. It is very entertaining, but at the same time it is very challenging. So, and the next section is the evaluation session, where we have a wonderful team of evaluators, and this evaluation session will be led by another role player called general evaluator. He will be supported by a team called tag team. He will brief about it. Now, when I asked this person, the general evaluator is working for a finance company, and he is very enthusiastic person and very energetic. He said Toastmasters helped him a lot to improve his communication skills and public speaking skills. When I asked him about what he thinks about this laugh out loud, he said laugh out loud. It's a very good thing, because let you are working for an IT company, you are a student, you are studying. So if you give some time for half an hour or 1 hour in a day to just to laugh, then it will reduce your stress and all, and you will you can focus on your work very well. So let's welcome General Evaluator of the Day, Toastmaster Balaji.
Thank you, TM Modi, Amit Kumar. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Today I am going to play a general evaluator. Evaluation is a very important thing to do to all the meetings. If you take the business, if you take the education, if you take anywhere, when launching the product, before that, so many evaluations, if it happens, then only come to the product into the market. Then only the people like the product very much. So today, I am going to evaluate the full meetings. I will review the full entire meeting. I will give the report in the end of the session. So I have a tag team. Tag recruitment for timer, accountants, and grammarians. My first timer, his native is Kashmir, and this gentleman, the habits of very passionate about the music and the cricket, and he explores new opportunities that lead to self-discover. And I asked about the theme. He said, I always prefer love over love of love, because love is your original expression, and just take out all the fun associated with laughter. Please put hands together. Toastmaster Ritik.
Thank you, Toastmaster Balaji. Fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. As timer, I will be helping the speakers practice expressing a thought within a specified time. My duty is to time the prepared speeches, table topic speeches, and speech evaluations during this meeting. The green card, as you can see here, indicates the qualifying time. The yellow card indicates the target time, and the red card indicates the maximum time. Okay, and you have 30 seconds to finish up. For a 5 to 7 minutes prepared speech, I will show the green card at 5 minutes, the yellow card at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. You should speak a minimum of 4 minutes 30 seconds to qualify. For evaluators, time is 2 to 3 minutes. The green card is shown at 2 minutes, the yellow card at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and the red card at 3 minutes. And you have 30 seconds to finish up. For table topic speakers, each speaker is encouraged to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I will show the green card at 1 minute, the yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red card at 2 minutes. If you speak under time or over time by more than 30 seconds, you will be disqualified and are not eligible for any awards. If you speak less than 1 minute, you will be disqualified. I will report qualifying times when called upon at the end of the meeting. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, and another role players about this gentleman currently is working in information dynamic company as a business analyst. I'm really amazed with this person because normally we just started doing the exercise. We are lazy because we get up in the early mornings and go to elections morning. But this person is compared to me, it's very stout and very fast. But this guy participated in marathons around 10 kilometers non-stop. He won the participations. He just participated in the marathons around 1 hour 30 minutes. He just finished the he finished the marathon actually. So please read out your role. Toastmaster Ravi Singhal.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster. I'm Vikan West. And today theme is laugh out loud. By coming to meeting, I see that Aditya konjam sitting boss. When I see this, definitely when I think that, I thought this is a team today, so I feel very proud to attend this one. And my duty as a hall counter is to listen the verbal distractions such as you know, and so, but, and the other fillers or sounds. I will also keep tracking of the repeated words like the, I. Lastly, I will keep track of long pauses where they are distracting. I will keep track of the speaking errors in writing of each speakers and give you a report when called upon the general level. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmasters. And the last but not least, now the grammarian. She is a Ethiraj College student, final year BCom student. And I just asked about the theme. She said, I usually use it when I text, but I don't know what else to stage other than laugh. And today it's absolutely necessary to laugh out loud because everyone is too serious. I think everyone is too serious. Okay. Now please read out your role, Siddhika. Toastmaster Siddhika.
As grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage, and take note of any misuses of the English language as well as any outstanding uses, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day. So the word of the day today is boisterous. It means noisy, energetic, or cheerful. Some of the synonyms include lively, active, exuberant, and one usage of the word in a sentence would be, the students of the school were very boisterous. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Siddhika.
Two speakers encouraged to use the word of the day, and everyone please applaud when the speaker used it.
So please use the word of the day and theme of the day also. With the time to, I will just over to you, Toastmaster.
Recently, I went to my native, and Irfan's new movie it got released, and it was running on theatre, Madari. No, I didn't go to watch that movie. I was just passing by that area, and what I found that two guys were communicating in sign language. So before I could start feeling sorry about it, they just spitted the gutka and started talking. It happens. So today the first speaker is working for CTS for last 3 years, and he's been in Toastmaster for last 3 months. When I asked him to share any incident that he remembered that made him laugh out loud, he said, yesterday I was just scrolling through my Twitter account, and what I found is one guy tagged Flipkart and said, "Dear Flipkart, the underwear you have sent has holes in it." Then Flipkart retweeted and said, "Dear XYZ, please share your order details. We'll definitely work on it." This guy, you know what he retweeted? He said, "Sorry Flipkart, the holes are just to put legs in." So with this, please put your hands together to welcome to. Before this, I would like to call his evaluator to read the objectives.